best friends? It's your girl Danielle and we're in Greece. Yesterday we took a flight from Rome to Athens and we stayed in Athens for one night. I forgot to film the Airbnb there, but it's fine, it's okay, we move on. Then this morning we took a ferry from Athens to Mykonos. It was a 5 to 6 hour ferry. A girl like me slept real good. And then from the port that our ferry dropped us off at, we took a sea taxi to the city, and now we're here in our Airbnb. We're gonna be here. This is our last stop of our journey. We're gonna be in Greece for the next, well, we're gonna be in Mykonos today, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we leave Saturday to go back to Athens. I keep wanting to say Athens, and then we stay at Athens for one more night, and then we take a flight home. We low-key already did some exploring already, but I forgot my camera here, so here are some iPhone clips. Chronicles, we're back. Craziness. Yeah, it's been beautiful so far. We've only been here for a couple hours, but I shall show you an Airbnb tour. Let's go. So basically this is where it starts. We're not allowed to go upstairs. This is where Lena is sleeping. That's why I just prompted you guys. This is her little room area. Let's see. Let's see it. This is the little bathroom area. Giving blue, that's how you know we're in Greece, yes. And then this is Vic and I's room. Giving spacious, giving luxury. Wanna say hi? Yeah, Lena right now is at the gym. She'd be going to the gym and stuff. And yeah, follow us around in our journey here in Greece, and I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you. Give this video a thumbs up right away because it helps me out a lot. Yes. Let's go. It's time for dinner, so we headed over to Nico's Taverna. So scary. So scary. Shivering. Oh, so you're just gonna grip my bread?
Oh, do you not want it?
No, I'll take it. Thank you. I got some calamari, and this is what the girls got for dinner. That calamari gave me some problems, just me. Afterwards, we started walking around. We headed over to the windmills of Mykonos, which is a landmark here in Mykonos. As you can see, it was a popular area to be in. The wind was astounding. It was definitely because we were by the water, but the winds in Mykonos were consistent throughout our stay here. Look at the view, literally sunset by the water in Greece by the white buildings. Life is strange, you know. This is another landmark in Mykonos. It's a white stone church. I don't think it was open when we were here, so we didn't see the inside, but yeah, this is just another landmark. Good morning. So for breakfast, we had some fruits that we got from the grocery store yesterday. Then we headed over here so Elena can get an espresso. I swear this girl and her espresso. We walked back to the windmills of Mykonos so we can see it in the daytime, and also we want to see the shops that were around this area. Elena and I both bought baklavas to bring back home. The guy was really selling it to us. He was letting us have free samples, was really giving us the flavors. I said, at this point, I might as well buy it. He's like, can't believe the views here. Literally all the white buildings by the water, and look at the windmills. I did some souvenir shopping, and then we went to the store to buy some matching shirts. We had this plan that we were gonna wear our matching shirts to the airport going back home. This is us just wandering around the city. The difference between Mykonos and other areas that we traveled to during our Europe trip is that Mykonos is a more of a chill, relaxing beach type of vibe, whereas other cities that we traveled to were more of sightseeing. We were hustling around the city to make sure we saw everything we wanted to see while we were there. So when we were here and we only saw like the 2 landmarks, we were like, oh, so now we have a lot of time on our hands to do whatever we want. So we definitely had more time to relax, more time to just chill, walk around mindlessly, and not have to strictly plan as compared to other cities that we went to. We ended up going to the beach. However, it was really cold, so they didn't even swim. I typically don't even swim in the beach, but yeah, it was really cold, but we were just chilling, relaxing. Once we were done freshening up after our beach day, we headed over to Sakis to get some gyros for dinner. This fast food restaurant is rated really high amongst all the fast food chains in Mykonos. I want to say it was rated number 1, but I'm not too sure. After dinner, we went back to the stone white church because we read online that this was the area to be if you wanted to see the beautiful sunset. However, we were really early. The sun was not even setting yet. So we decided to explore once again. Around Mykonos, they had a bunch of these cats just wandering around. I don't know if they're stray cats or if they have owners, but there were multiple cats everywhere. We went to this convenience store to get breakfast for tomorrow, the next day, and also some drinks. We headed back to that white stone church so we can watch the sunset when it was time to do so. Looking back at the trip, I don't think we even saw a proper sunset till now throughout the whole month that we were in Europe. And I love sunsets, so I was definitely feeling some sort of way sitting on these rocks and watching the sunset over the water in Greece with white buildings. After the sunset, we went over to Macarena to have some crepes for dessert. I got the Macarena crepe, which was listed on the menu, and then Elena and Victoria shared a crepe. They made their own with 3 different ingredients. We just went around the city before heading back to our Airbnb. Good morning. Today is our last full day in Mykonos. We started by having our breakfast that we got from the convenience stores the day before. Today we are heading over to Ornos, which is another town in the island of Mykonos here in Greece. Thinking back, I believe it was either a 40 to 50 minute hike over there. I do say hike, but it was more of a walk. The views were so pretty. The water, white buildings, come on now, the combination is there and present. Once we got to Ornos though, there was nothing to do. Everything you had to pay for. Like to sit down by the beach, you had to pay. And the only thing you can do there was sit by the beach. So we went to this track, just watched people work out for a little bit, and then headed back to Mykonos. It was a cute attempt from us. It was a cute attempt. When we got back to Mykonos, we chilled for a little bit before heading out to get some lunch. This is us walking uphill, another uphill battle to go to local barbecue in Slovakia. Once again, I got another gyro. This is gonna be a pattern here. Do not come from me. I was obsessed with gyros. It was simple, easy, and cheap. But yeah, this is what we ate for lunch before heading back to our Airbnb. Elena went to the gym and Victoria and I continued exploring the town. I need to do souvenir shopping, and Victoria was the one who was reminding me, hey, you still gotta buy stuff for people. And I was over here like, no, my pockets, they're hurting. I was getting hungry, so I got this huge croissant for €1.50. This is the cheapest thing you can find in Mykonos. For dinner, we headed over to the snack bar. Once again, a girl like me got another gyro. Honestly, please. We sat outside the restaurant and ate our food before heading out. I remember Elena got some ice cream, but I forgot to film it. I was on my way to get my ice cream myself, so we headed over to the other side of town so I can get ice cream at this place called Ice Cream. This is me posing it up with my ice cream. Once again, it's a pattern here. My session, it's everlasting. Look at me just admiring my ice cream cone by the water, by the beach in Mykonos with the white buildings. Anyways, so this is the drinks that we got. We were just having them by the beach because in Toronto we can't just drink in public like this. And yeah, this is us enjoying the water at night. Today's the day we head over to Athens. We have a flight to catch, so we made sure to wake up early, have our things packed and ready to go. We made our way to this cafe so Elena can get an espresso, and Victoria, I believe, got her baklava here. We made it to the side of the Mykonos town so we can get picked up by our taxi. The taxi man pulled up, and I kid you not, man pulled up in the fanciest shuttle you ever seen. We were riding in style. They see me rolling, they hating. So we made our way over to the airport. It was a quick car ride. We were waiting for our flight, and I kid you not, this was the quickest flight known to mankind. It was only 20 minutes. When we got to Athens, we made our way over to the same train station that we were in a couple of days ago and waited for a train to take us to our next stop. Our Airbnb wasn't ready for us, so we brought ourselves over to this souvenir shop that the Airbnb host was associated with. So we dropped our luggages off there and headed over to this restaurant for lunch. Like I mentioned in previous vlogs, hosts and hostesses wait outside the restaurant and pull you in. Once again, a girl like me got a gyro. Listen, it was like my comfort food at this point. Since we had time before going over to our Airbnb, we went over to the Acropolis of Athens. According to Wikipedia, the Acropolis of Athens is an ancient citadel located on a rocky outcrop above the city of Athens and contains the remains of several ancient buildings of the great architectural and historical significance, the most famous being the Parthenon. The Parthenon is actually a former temple that was dedicated to the goddess of Athena. Athena is the goddess of wisdom, handicraft, and warfare. This is just clips of us exploring the Acropolis and the area around it. We found this huge rock and also climbed that as well just to see another view of the Acropolis. After our time here, we went to go get our luggages from the souvenir store that we left it at. We called a taxi, got our stuff, and headed over to the Airbnb that we booked. After taking a shower and changing out of our airport clothes, we headed back to the same area of the souvenir store where we left our luggages last because we saw some other stores on our way to our Airbnb when we were in the taxi. When we were wandering around this little area, we found this candy store, and this time I couldn't resist the urge. I had to get some dry mangoes. We went back to our Airbnb just for 2 seconds, and then we started exploring again to see all the landmarks that we can in Athens since we were only here for 1 full day. Not even a full day, we just landed here this morning. This night was different. It was our last night in Europe, and we had just spent a month in this continent. We were definitely trying to make the most out of it, trying to see as much as we can in Athens since this was our only night in Athens and our last night in Europe. After seeing all the sites that we could, it was time for us to have some dinner. So we went to this restaurant to try some traditional Greek food. We got a selection of different delicacies so we can have a little buffet moment. This was our last supper. Demolished. Last night. What? Oh.
Haven't talked to you in a while. How's it been? Just checking in, you know, check up on your friends. That's all.
That was my spiel.
Not my spiel. I'm just saying. Baby girl.
You can't have dinner without any dessert, so we went to this place called Chill Box, which is a self-serve ice cream place. When we were in Mykonos, Elena actually had ice cream from here, so you know a girl searched it up and purposely brought us here. Yeah, we got to pick out what ice cream we wanted, the toppings we wanted. It was a fun time.
Honestly, for the best.
Just like I always say, we explored the area, explored downtown, saw a lot of people there, and saw 2 more sites before heading back to our Airbnb. I am doing this Airbnb tour late. I don't know why my camera was doing this with the lights, but here is Victoria and I's bedroom. Here is the living room. Over here we have the bathroom, little cheeky bathroom. Fun times. On that couch over there is Elena's sofa bed. This is the kitchen. This is our last morning in Europe. We headed over to this cafe to grab some breakfast. I grabbed this Greek yogurt parfait along with a cookie. This is what we each got, but it was definitely hard for us to eat for obvious reasons.